up? Matt from Urchfab, and today we have the long-awaited return of the Mongrel. What a treat! So obviously the Mongrel's been off being painted for the past 4 months. Took it over there beginning of August. So I'm just going to run through what's happened between then and now. If you didn't know, I took the car to Nostalgia Cars. We had agreed a deal that he would paint the car for me free of charge if I supplied all the materials. In return, he wanted subscribers basically, and he wanted to get a following going on his YouTube channel. So the car would have gone from me straight to him, and he would do a video a week, initially he said, with a 6-week time frame to paint the car, and so everyone would still get to watch all the progress of the car. So it sounded like a really good deal for me, good deal for everyone else because they got to continue to watch the build, and yeah, all sounded great. So yeah, I dropped it off. Initially, he did a couple of videos and I thought, oh, everything's looking all right. And then 6 weeks came and went, and the car wasn't looking like much was getting done to it. So at that point, I was like, do you know when it's going to be finished? So then he said, middle of October. He said it's got to be done by the middle of October because he wanted to start new projects and had other stuff going on. Definitely be done by middle of October. I said I could really do with the car back by, start of November. Reason being, since the car had left my channel, my views had dropped a lot and my income had dropped a lot because, obviously everyone who found my channel and wanted to see the progress of that car now wasn't seeing it, and it was like causing an issue to my channel. So I was like, I need to get it back on there. Yeah, no problem. It'll be, I won't need it till the end of October. It'll be done by middle of October. And he said, yeah, it's going in for primer. All the bodywork's done. It's going in for primer tomorrow. This was months ago. I'm like, all right, cool. So the next time I go there, I'm obviously expecting to see it in primer. Get there, it's not. Nothing's really been done to it. And then it's like, yeah, I just need another couple of weeks on it. So next time I see it, there's not really anything getting done to it. And he told me that his uncle had died and that he had family stuff he was sorting out. So obviously I felt bad for him for that. And I was just like, look, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. And he's like, no, all I need is another 2 weeks and it'll all be done. So I was like, if you want me to come and help, I'll come down evenings. I can come down for full days, help you rub everything down. Whatever, I'll help you just get it done, get it out of the way. And he's like, no, all I need is 2 weeks, and it'll be done. So I'm like, all right, fine. And then he tells me again, it's going in for primer the next day or something. So then this goes on for more times have been said it's going to be done by this date and missing it, to the point where I was working up not far from where his place is, and so I just called in there because I wanted to see what sort of condition the car was in. So I walk in there. Car's sat in the corner where it's been sat for a long time, not been touched. Still no primer on it. And he's sorting out this huge wall of Sealy toolboxes, literally one of those, they look like a whole set of kitchen units. And then he tells me that he's got Sealy Tools have sent him all this stuff for free, because they're sponsoring his channel, and he's got Metabo Tools sending him tools for free, and then he's telling me how he's been emailing all these companies to get him involved with his channel, and how he's got like bits being sent to him for his next projects that he's got lined up, and how he's been emailing Project Binky to see if he can paint their car. And so I'm looking at this like wall of toolboxes. I'm looking at my car that's like not been touched for months, and just thinking, what the f is going on? So I'm like, what's going on with my car? He's like, oh, it'll be done by the end of this week. And there's no primer on it. There's still filler on it that hasn't been rubbed down. And so I said, there's no way you're going to get that done in like, that was the Tuesday, and he reckoned he was going to have it done by the Sunday. So there's no way you're going to get all that done. And he said he had someone coming in to help him with it, and that they were going to be on it full time, and it was definitely going to get done. So I said, give me a date when I can pick it up. You can pick it up Wednesday. That'll give me like a couple of days to let the paint dry, buff it, polish it. So I was like, right, I'll be here Wednesday. So that was like last Wednesday, before I posted the last video where I was saying I was going to go and pick it up. So I get through that week, past the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, I haven't heard anything, so I'm thinking, maybe he's actually done it. Like, maybe he's actually got it painted. Started to get quite excited at the fact that he might have actually done it. Tuesday night, still haven't heard anything. I'm thinking, sweet, finally actually going to get my car back. Wake up Wednesday morning, and I got a message at 11 o'clock the night before. Sorry this is so late, just got home from the workshop. I'm going to need a couple more days just to finish some bits off. I'll give you a call tomorrow, let you know how I'm getting on. So I think, well, if he's just got to finish some bits off, maybe he's got it painted, and he just wants to polish a few bits. So a couple more days. It's been 4 months, a couple more days. You know, not a big deal. Then I had Gareth from Transpares on the phone, and Gareth, Transpares is supplying all the paint, all the materials, primers, everything. He's been sponsoring this project, which is awesome. Thanks, Gareth. Yeah, so I hear from him, and he tells me that he hasn't sent any paint out. He hasn't even had an order for any paint or primer or anything sent out. He hasn't even heard from Matt at all. So then he didn't call me. I tried to call him multiple times, no answer. I waited basically for the rest of that day, the Wednesday, to see if he did call me back, which he didn't. So then on Thursday, I get a message saying, hello, sorry I didn't call, was in bed most of the day, came down with something in the morning, so popped home to sleep it off for an hour, and it knocked me out. Still ain't right today, so need to go to the doctor's this morning to get checked out. I'll come in the weekend and finish it off, so it'll be ready for Monday. At that point, I was already on the way over to his workshop with Dave in Dave's recovery truck. So I got that through, and then turned up straight at his workshop, which he was there at, and he kind of like looked a bit startled. Walked in and saw the car with no primer on it, still looking exactly the same as it has for months. And I said, I'm taking the car, like what the hell is going on? What happened last week? And he's like, just some stuff came up. And I was like, what stuff came up? And he's like, just some things. And I'm like, well, how were you going to have the car painted when you never even ordered the paint? And he said he had ordered the paint. And I was like, well, you haven't, because I just spoke to Gareth like yesterday, and he told me that you haven't even been in contact with him. He said, oh, the email must have got lost. Either way, there was no way you were ever going to get it done. So I'm taking the car. And then he did a whole give me one more chance speech, and basically promised me that it would be done by Monday. This was on the Thursday. So I was stood there with him, looking at the car, and I said, break down how much work there is there for a minute, and then tell me you can get that done by Monday. He's like, just give me one more chance, I promise you I'll get it done by Monday. To which, stupidly, I agreed to leave it there again. So this is Thursday at like about 11, 12 o'clock. So I said, the only way you're going to get paint for the weekend is if you order it right now. And he said, oh, I'll email him. I was like, no, you need to phone him. All right, I'll find his number. So I said, I've got his number. Ring him now, order the paint. I'll be back Monday. I'm taking it Monday, whether it's done or not. The last thing he said to me after I watched him write down Gareth's number was, I'll phone him now. And we left. So then, Friday afternoon, thought pops into my head, oh, I'm just going to ring Gareth just to see if he ordered the paint. So I phoned Gareth. Nope. Haven't heard nothing from him. At which point, I'm like, I just don't even know what's going on. Like, I was so irritated. I didn't sleep at all pretty much Friday night. I was so annoyed. Same deal like Saturday. And once I found out that he hadn't even ordered the paint and he had no intention of actually painting it after he'd given me that whole like, give me one more chance speech, I just wanted to go and get it. Woke up Sunday morning and I was like, I'm going to get it. Like, I'm not having another night of like him having the car and this just pissing me off. So I messaged him and said, what time are you at the unit? I want to collect the car today. I don't want to waste any of Dave's Monday. I know the paint wasn't ordered, so it's obviously not getting painted. To which I never got a reply. So I didn't know whether he's there or not. It's quite a drive, you know, it's not just down the road. So I didn't get to collect it on the Sunday. Monday morning, I get this. All right, mate. Right, I had some issues just after you left on Thursday. I won't go into it all. I'll just let you know where I am. As you know, I didn't get the paint ordered as I had to leave quickly on Thursday, so I didn't get the bits done I wanted to. I've come in tonight and pretty much got everything done on the shell. It's nearly 4 now and I've just got home. We'll be back in tomorrow, Monday, 9:30, and we'll get those bits of filler rubbed down and then get it into the booth, masked up and in primer. I heard that before. So I got there and I just walked in and said, time's up, I'm taking the car. He didn't even say a word, didn't get an apology or anything, put all the panels back on it and pulled it out. And I'm looking at it right now in a bit of disbelief. So, here's the grand unveiling. Ta-da! So yeah, this car is nowhere near ready for primer. I mean, I'm no paintwork specialist, but I know when something's flat and there's not much of it that is. Like you run your hand along a lot of these places and they're not, like that. It's just, there's still an absolute ton of work that needs to be done. Obviously we got the videos of these little dents being repaired, but somehow we missed this massive one here. Which so there we go. The Mongrel is back. Looking sweet. Yeah, I don't even really have any words to, I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just glad to have it back now, to be honest. The whole thing's been stressing me out for quite a long time now. So yeah, apologies to everyone who was looking forward to seeing the progress of the paint, and obviously, a lot of people looking forward to seeing the thing painted as I was. We'll have to go to plan B, whatever that is. Not really thought about it too much just yet. But at least it's back on the channel. Not how I wanted it, but yeah, just glad to have it back. So yeah, I'll make a plan B and get it finished. But that is going to be it for this one. Just watching. See you on the next one.